Before you ask, yes, I was making bread. Hey y'all, it's your girl Naijah, and I'm back with another motherfucking video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than any video I've made. OnlyFans. And yeah, that's all I have to say about this intro. Let's just get into the video. I do want to put out a quick disclaimer because I don't want people in here attacking me. One, I do not knock anybody hustle. If you want to be, you know, putting out porn or whatever it is you may be putting out, do you. It is your body, you're grown, it's your situation. I have no reason to judge. I have no right to judge. And yeah, that's that. If you do, I mean, girl, go for it. I mean, you feel me? I like power to you. And two, I do not use it anymore. However, it is still active, so you can still get in there. You just won't see any new content being posted because I don't want to. I'm gonna start by saying I got educated actually on Instagram Live. I went live with a friend of mine. He is a rapper, and he told me that he did one, like he made one, and you know, he loved it. He made bread from it. Like, it was a cool side hustle type thing. And he was like, you should definitely make one. A lot of guys told me to make one, and if you know me, I was like, hell no, it's not happening, it's not going down. So my friend Tate Cobain, he was like, yeah, like you can make one and you can be selling it for however much money, and it's not even made for like demon time material. Like, it's literally, you could post whatever you like. It's like a just free for all. So I'm like, you know, I might consider, just because, you know, I could do like intimate concert and, you know, perform my music before it comes out, and like build a following before, you know, trying to put my music out. It carries such a negative connotation after quarantine, radio, and demon time, and all the other stuff. So for one, I just didn't want to be part of that. I didn't want to partake in it. What I post on Instagram is what I post on Instagram, and I just didn't want to be like, yeah, I'm posting this on Instagram, but I'm posting better or like more on my OnlyFans. Like, no. I went to Atlanta, came back, and my friend was like, yo, make an OnlyFans. And I'm like, huh? Because I'm literally at my job making my money. And I'm like, what? And she's like, yo, make an OnlyFans, I'm about to make one. And just not be nude. I'm like, So I talked to my coworkers, and they're like, you could make so much money. Like, you're blocking your own blessings, girl, make one. And I'm like, but I don't want to be labeled. I don't want to be looked at as a whore. Like, you know, things like that happen. People say stuff like that, and I just didn't want to be like that. But after a while, I'm like, you know, if they want to find out what I'm posting, they'll pay for it. So, I mean, it's a win-win for me anyway. So that same night, I registered for an OnlyFans account. My identification didn't work that night, so they declined my banking. However, the next day they accepted it. So it was pretty quick. If you're looking into it, it was pretty quick to start. They do take it very serious. Like, you have to fill out W-2 forms. Like, you have to do a lot of stuff before you even can post anything and promote anything. Like, you have to do a lot. Like, it's a source of income, so it's a very serious thing. My shirt, I swear I'm wearing a shirt, y'all. It took 2 days to make it because I told you that it didn't go the first time. Second day, I decided to promote it. I promoted it around midnight that next day. I was like, y'all asked for it, link in the bio. And I just kind of slept on it, went to sleep. But before, I did check on it, and I made 3 fans in 3 minutes. So I was like, okay, this is kind of like, this is diff. And mine was set for $9.99, so $30 in 3 minutes is like nothing. You know, like, you're getting paid to do nothing. It's like, damn, like, I might like this. This is scary. I woke up and saw that I had $108 in my pending balance. And I'm like, how? Like, what the hell? A lot of people subscribed overnight. I think I had like 30 subscribers. But when I woke up, I actually posted it, like a picture I already posted on my Instagram, and I got tipped on there. People were like DMing me, and they're like, oh my gosh, like, I'll pay you for more. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. But, you know, people don't really get the hint, so they're gonna keep asking you for you know, more than what you're posting. Another thing for women that are doing it, I advise you to know what you're doing and set boundaries for not only yourself, for other people, but typically, you know, guys are gonna press you, so be prepared. I think 3 days of me having it and being active on there and actively posting, I made close to $600. I took like a half a week to a week where I just didn't post anything because I was really busy at work, and then I was planning trips and I'm doing all this other stuff. I'm like, I have no time to even think about it. I don't care right now. A lot of people did DM me on there and say, like, you know, this is a lot of money that I'm paying. I'm not getting any content. Like, you're overcharging, you're taxing. So I did put a statement out. I'm like, look, I'm a person who works full-time still. Like, I have a job, you know, I'm still young. I'm still doing things that I want to do. I have a life outside of OnlyFans. Like, you know, I made that very clear just because I didn't want people to be like, oh, we have to unsubscribe, which I really didn't care because I wasn't going to keep it for long anyway. You know, people are going to want you to post often, which, I mean, they are subscribing, so it's their money that they're using. But at the end of the day, like, they don't own you. So, like I said, set your boundaries because people are going to try to manipulate the fuck out of you. In regards to reactions, I think that's the funniest thing because you learn who your friends are, okay? You definitely learn. Let me explain. I have people in high school that I was friends with, you know, whatever, post things like, you guys are thirsty if you're gonna pay for someone's OnlyFans, and it's like, just so happen to be talking about it after I get one. And I'm like, you know, yeah, like, grow up. Yeah, you're entitled to your opinion, but you're not entitled to be disrespectful towards someone that does nothing to you. That's just my 2 cents, but whatever. I had 2 different reactions. There was no between. Either people were like, you don't need to be doing this. I was mad about it, of course, but I mean, it's Instagram. People are gonna troll and do what they want to do. But anyway, but other than that, like, my friends, like my real life friends, they were like, yo, do what makes you happy. Like, it's your life. You don't have to please anybody. Like, you're fine, bro. Like, make your money. And I really didn't expect them to tell me not to make it, just because they never were the type to be like, yo, ew. I just have some people that were like, I could never do that, which I don't care. It's not you doing it. People are in my corner and they're like, yo, just as long as you're not, you know, making yourself uncomfortable, then like, go for it. One word of advice for people that are going and making the accounts and everything: promote the hell out of it. Twitter and Instagram is like the place to do it. Now, I know some people are like kind of nervous about you being put out there, which, depending on what you post, I can understand that. I post things that I don't really feel uncomfortable with showing my mother. So, I mean, if it's something that you don't feel uncomfortable with, I say go ahead. And yeah, I started at Instagram, like I said earlier, and then I took it to Twitter. One of my friends, Alex, if you're watching this, hey girl, she helped me a lot, actually. She's like, yo, pin this tweet and like post this and then caption this. And I'm like, girl, yes. So I made her like my little manager. People are gonna see these things and they'll instantly subscribe. Now, one thing, whenever I watched videos on OnlyFans, a lot of people said, like, you know, don't be surprised if you don't have people subscribing to you soon. I couldn't really speak for them because personally, like I said, I kind of like took off as soon as I made it. It was like instant people coming in and it didn't stop at all. I guess just prepare for the worst because things can happen. Yeah, that's basically been the journey of my OnlyFans, and I guess some tips on what to do if you're starting it. If I miss anything, I feel like I missed a bunch of stuff because there's so much to know about it, but like, I've started 2 weeks ago, so like, there's not really that much for me to tell you. If you have any more questions, just leave them down below. Feel free to DM me on Instagram or Twitter. I'll leave those down below for y'all if you want to, you know, remain anonymous or don't want everyone to see that you want to make one. Totally understand. But yeah, I'm definitely going to answer all the questions if there are any questions. If y'all like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and comment down below what you want to see next, because I'll be so willing to do so. I'm back in this YouTube grind. I swear I'd say that like every time I'm done, like for a long time. I'm back. And I do 3 videos and I'm done again. So I'm gonna try to grind really hard, do multiple videos a week, because I'm really committed this time. And yeah, I have some fun videos planned out, like ready for y'all. And I have music coming on the way too, so I want y'all to be in the loop. And Instagram and Twitter just wasn't cutting anymore. I had to do some more stuff. I have more platforms. But yeah, I have all my social media down below for y'all, and I'll leave it at the end of the video. Yeah, y'all have a good rest of your day or night, wherever you are, and don't be ashamed of having an OnlyFans, okay? All right, y'all.